Hey, what's up, fellow key grabbers? We are back once again for another weekend haul, this time for the week of July 11th, 2018. If this is your first time coming through, I appreciate you stopping by, checking out the channel. Hopefully you see some books that you like, and if you do, maybe you'll subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. Appreciate you stopping by. If you're a subscriber currently, you know you guys rock. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for stopping by, video after video, and hanging out with me, and I'm sure I'll see you guys in the comments. What I have up right now is just my weekly recap, I guess. Each of these books I really enjoyed reading. She Could Fly did not disappoint. I've been waiting for this for about a month and a half, maybe a little more, and I really love the artwork, and I love the story and where I think it's going. Or I really don't know where it's going, but I just love the concept and the different things that are in this book. Initially, I thought it was only about a lady who could fly. So I was pleasantly surprised reading that. Die, Die, Die was great. People have been telling me all week in the comments I should read it and how wild it was. That's been the quote I've heard more often than not. It was wild. So it was a great book, great concept of just dropping it with no notice. I love what Kirkman and his team did on this book. It's a great read, so if you have the time, make sure you grab it. Outpost Zero, I want to see how that continues to grow. I like the book. I'm just excited to see where they take it. And Farmhand was a great read also. So if you're thinking about grabbing it, grab it. As with all these, don't think about it too much. Just give them a shot. So this weekend I have a mixture of 2 local comic shops and a Midtown haul. So let's get right into it. First, I have Thor #1, the connecting variant, which I missed out the first time. I'm not sure how, but it slipped past my hands, and I'm glad that it came back around and I was able to grab it, and still at cover price. So that's always the best. Sometimes you just gotta wait and things come back around to you. So that was great. In the wild, I was able to find 2 more copies of Venom #3. I don't want to say I'm always surprised, but I've come across this a few times, and each time I have grabbed it. So I'm always excited to see it in the wild. So I grabbed one maybe Wednesday, and then another one today. So glad to have them. Next I have The Immortal Hulk. Great cover. I love the grittiness of this cover. It looks great. Hulk busting through the wall, trying to get at somebody. So, great cover. Glad to have it. I picked up some more of the True Believers #1. Ant-Man presents Iron Man, The Ghost and the Machine. So I'm glad I can grab these for $1 and read, iconic issues of different storylines, and don't have to worry about getting out the white gloves to read them. So I like what Marvel's doing with that idea, with that concept. True Believers, Ant-Man and Hawkeye, Avengers Assemble. When Ant-Man and Hawkeye join forces, somebody's gonna get it. Metaphase. I just read the description about this today after I had already picked it up. I initially picked it up just because it was the homage cover to Spider-Man 300. But apparently it's about a kid with Down syndrome who wants to be a superhero like his father. And he runs into someone, apparently, who can help him, complete that goal of, I guess, getting superpowers. So it's a great idea, and I'm excited to read it and the next issue that comes out. For My Wonderful Girlfriend, Elsewhere, issue #8. From what I'm hearing, this might be the last issue, and I know she's going to be bummed about that, so I hope that's not true, and I hope that's just rumor, but apparently that's the word on the street. I haven't read a page of this. She just loves it all her own, which is great. I Hate Fairyland, Scotty Young, great cover. I'm not sure if this is a variant or not. I didn't check that out, but it's in my pull, so I got it. Lady Mechanika. This was an issue while I was at the shop today. I just kept staring at, and it was something about it that I liked. Maybe the penciling. I'm not really sure, but I was drawn to it, so I made my way to the counter. And I had about 4 or 5 books up on the counter. And as I'm checking out, I'm like, just go ahead and give me that one too. I'll take it. So glad to have it. It's a sweet cover. Low Life's #1. I read about this in a preview maybe 1 or 2 months ago, and I was really intrigued by what I read. I had forgotten, since it's been so long, what I liked about it, but excited to read it nonetheless. Like I say, I pretty much like anything. These things pass time for me and help me zone out. So I love where the artist takes us more often than not. And I was able to grab a variant cover. I'm not sure which one that is. I think there were maybe 4 variants. Glad to have both of those. I was able to get from Midtown Flash #49, the Mattina cover. I've been grabbing all those Mattina covers. Love him, love him, love him. He does great work. We all know that. If you don't know, you got to check out his stuff. He's a beast. He's a savage. He's a giant among men when it comes to this art stuff. So I really appreciate his artwork. And I'm really looking forward to issue number 51, both the A and B cover. I will be grabbing multiple copies of both, hopefully, if they don't, go fast. Another Mattina cover. I think he pops up in every video that I have. I'm just really drawn to his stuff. I've been trying to get this copy for a while now. It's been sold out on Midtown for quite some time. And I actually, it just slipped my hands the day it came out. A guy got to it right before me when we were at the shop. So he grabbed it. I'm sure he enjoys it. And I've just been trying to find one ever since. There's a little color rub on the spine. So maybe if I can find another one, that would be great. But other than that, it's in great condition. I'm not, too bent out of shape about it. And I've been waiting to read the story until I got this issue. So now I can begin that. The B cover of Justice League #2. I think there's something going on with this issue. I think that's what I've heard online, but I haven't had a chance to delve into it just yet. So let me know if there is. Tell me, yell at me. I know we get some good stuff in this issue. Justice League #3, From the Darkness, a new power ring. So I wonder what that means, right? Great cover. I really love this cover. When I first saw it, I had to have it, so I made sure to order it. No, I'm lying. I didn't order it. I picked this up. I really wanted it, though. I grab so many, sometimes I get confused. But if you read Green Lantern at all, and you have any recommendations on some good story arcs that I could possibly pick up maybe in a trade, that would be great. I really want to get into the Green Lantern. I don't know much about that character and the goings on of that world. So if you have any recommendations, let me know. I will really appreciate it. So there's the A cover. And I also picked up the B cover. The A cover is my favorite in this instance. Doesn't usually happen that way. I'm usually a fan of the B cover more often than not. For instance, I was able to grab a pristine copy of Wonder Woman 50. Mine was a little dinged up in the corner from traveling with it. I think it got banged up against some other books or something. I don't know. But this is a crisp copy. And Jenny Frison is going to be at Baltimore Comic-Con. I'm really excited about that. So maybe I can get her to sign 1 or 2 of these Wonder Woman B copies. She's doing a fantastic job. So I definitely would love to have her sign one of these copies and get it slapped by CGC. The next three were great finds for me. There was a time I was looking for them and I couldn't find them on Midtown, which is pretty much the only place I look, or in the wild, it's at my comic shops. But I was really excited to find these in a put-back bin at one of my local comic shops, and the guy was really surprised that they still had them. And he said that they were really good reads. This is the New 52, issue 23.3, Penguin #1. Great copy, very, very good condition. Lenticular, which you probably can't see on camera, but it's a great, great, great cover. I was also able to grab Bane, again, in great condition. There were two copies of the Penguin, one copy of Bane, and two copies of the New 52, issue 23.2, the Riddler #1, which I was so surprised to see. For some reason, I made sure to grab at least one copy. I may grab the other copy tomorrow. I'm just it's on my mind to see if they still have it. So I may go back tomorrow, and you may see it in one of next week's videos. But that is all for right now, friends. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you saw something that you liked. Please give the video a like, share, subscribe. Make sure you talk to me down in those comments. I want to hear from you guys. What did you grab this week? What did you miss? What are you looking forward to next week? All that good stuff. I want to hear from you. So thanks for watching. And if this is your first time, make sure you check out some of the previous videos and chat with me there too. I'm still in the comments on those videos too. So thanks for hanging out. Appreciate your time. Get out there, guys and girls, and grab those keys.